Hello everybody! Welcome back to another episode of Dark Souls. Last time, we killed Ornstein's Moat over in Londo. And what are we going to do next? Well, now we're going to head on down to the Catacombs, because there's two Black Knights I know of down there. We want to collect as many Black Knight weapons as we can now, don't we? Also, there's Framped. Oh, I just realized, actually, we should go kill the Four Kings first. Because we want to be able to join the Dark Wraiths. Because you always want to be able to join the Dark Wraiths. I mean, why not? So let's head down to New Londo Ruins, where we'll fight a bunch of ghosts. Probably kill the Four Kings. Hopefully we'll do all that before this ends. But first, actually, do I have... Actually, faster way to check, just talk to her and ask. Okay, we don't have it. Okay. I was wondering if we had a Firekeeper Soul. Man, I've been playing like nothing but games that have been using the keyboard and mouse for a while. So now holding the controller is feeling weird suddenly. Alright, we'll just head down the elevator here. Take a step back. And we'll just walk on this button so it sends it back out. That way if we die and we spawn back at the Firelink Shrine bonfire, it'll just be there waiting for us. We don't have to call it back up. Right, so we already destroyed the spot, which means we already have the things that we need down here. Alright, there it is. Okay, Transient Curse. This allows us to hit ghosts and block ghosts and just be able to stand any chance against ghosts. But we have to make sure we use it as close to the point where we're going to fight the ghosts as possible, so that way we can get the most use out of it. Because, you know, they only last for so long. So I see a ghost coming, so I'm going to use that. Smack the crap out of them. These ghosts are just getting destroyed by my almighty Black Knight sword. Utterly destroyed. So head right on up here. And more ghosts are about to show up. Here's one. There's the other. Okay. Smash them. Moving along. Man, I know where all these ghosts are. I played this game so much. Can't wait for Dark Souls 2 to come out, so I actually don't know where things are anymore. Make everything super intense. When you know exactly what's going to happen where, it's not really... It takes some of the fun out of the game. But hey, won't have to deal with that for much longer, hopefully. Well, actually, what do I mean, hopefully? We know I'm not going to have to, because Dark Souls 2, you know, it's coming out in March next year. I think it was March. Also, I believe there's a beta. I heard from good buddies of mine that there's going to be a beta for Dark Souls 2 in like early October. Seems pretty cool. I'll definitely try to get in that. I hear it's only going to be on PS3, and unfortunately I don't have a capture card, but I'll definitely try to get in on that beta and let you all know how it is. I'll try to do, you know, all that stuff that people really want to do, but they don't really get enough time to experiment with and what that, you know, like trying to get parries to work. Apparently, I don't think many people have actually gotten parries to work or something like that. You might need a special equipment. Maybe people just don't get enough time to get used to the parry frames or something like that. I'll definitely try to figure it out for everybody. Come down from there. Get down from there. Down from there. There's a ghost. Good ghost. I'll just take these extra transient curses, which is super nice, because now I don't have to worry about mine running out as much. I just realized my guy's been playing like the whole game shirtless. Dark Souls Ladies Edition. Here we go. We'll just... I started climbing up the ladder when I had no stamina, so I just fell. That's hilarious. I've never had that happen before. That's really funny. It made it just... My guy looked like the clumsiest man ever.
Well, this you have very...
Right, so he knows I have the Lord Vessel, he gives me the key. Let's move on.
If
Yes. Come on. Ooh, we have not killed Sif yet. We're gonna have to do that to... Yeah. Oh, man, I really wanted to get the special Sif cutscene. We might have to save the Four Kings till later. Then we'll have to kill them on New Game Plus, which I believe I will be doing on this character. So enough with this. We have the key to actually let's open the seal and stuff like that first. Then once we open the seal, I guess we'll homeward bone right on back to Firelink Shrine. Pardon. 1,000 pardons. I meant to say homeward boner. That's what we call it around these parts over in J. Smith Town. Directions to get here is go up, down, and all around. Alright, so here we go. Here's the seal. That opens up. And there's a bunch of dragons out there that get all splashed up because they're standing right there. I'm sure they'd be really upset, which would probably explain why they always try to kill you when you go anywhere near them. Okay, throw down my quick bar. We'll just use that. Right, so seal's open. We're gonna get the Sif cutscene this time. We're gonna do it. So, you know, for those who haven't actually seen who do not know, Sif, the giant wolf that you killed to get the Ring of Artorias that allows you to fight the Four Kings, you can summon him in the DLC to have him help you fight a boss, and he'll actually remember you, and he'll be really sad about needing to fight you when you run into him, which I guess I kind of spoiled that by saying, I guess I kind of spoiled the scene by saying it, but, you know, Dark Souls, the Prepare to Die edition's been out for a long time now, so I don't feel like I'm really spoiling anything. A lot of people probably know this stuff by now. And besides, even though you know it's coming now, it's still really sad. So, you know, that's a thing. We'll cross that road when we get there. Also, we're gonna have to go through the Catacombs the normal way, because there's a Black Knight I want to fight. And actually, I guess you can get to him by the shortcut, actually, so we can take the shortcut. And, you know, we probably will, because Paladin Leroy is fun to summon. Leroy Jenkins! They should have Paladin Jenkins as a character in the next Souls game. I would laugh. I would lol. Simple murder. He didn't drop any items, so we'll just rest here. Okay, what do we need? How much do we need to level? Oh, we can level. Cool. Okay, so. Haven't played too much Payday. You might hear me humming some Payday songs every now and then. I've been playing it way too much. Getting close to that level cap. That's how much I've been playing it. Farming the mission rats over and over. You know, I'm definitely going to do a series on that. It's just, I mean, I ask people if they're down for it. You know, it's just a matter of having everybody on at a convenient time for everybody. But when we do, we'll probably crank out a couple missions. Or a couple episodes worth of stuff. So that's nice. Oh, okay. I thought that guy was going to hit me with a fireball. Would have been bad. Oh, well, there he goes. Like I said, would have been bad. It's pretty bad. You guys not convinced it's bad? Because it's pretty bad. Let's just go kick his ass. Kick his ass! Come here. I don't mind your skeleton guys surrounding me. Here we go. And, you know, if you don't kill those guys, these skeleton dudes will just respawn. He thought he was going to get a nice, powerful hit. And I somehow backstabbed that guy while he was laying on the ground. You know, that's nice. No, it's fine. It makes perfect sense. Also, we are still in human form, so we are open to invasions. Just a little FYI. Alright, so apparently something died trying to get to me or something. Whoa. The screen shook a little bit. What the hell happened? Oh, I bet one of those things exploded. Okay. Paladin, or Phantom Paladin Leroy Summer, yeah. Here it goes. Going down to J. Smith Town. You better not swing that weapon one-handed like a fool. There you go. Yeah, get him, Leroy. Yeah. Oh god, I fell. Protect me, Leroy! Okay, let's carefully aggro these guys, because we want to get to the Black Knight at the end of the hallway. Okay, took care of those guys. Come on, Leroy. These bone wheels, man. If you get hit by one in a bad way, he'll drain all of your health. They're nasty bastards. Gotta be super careful in this area. Oh, here comes another one. I decided to just get a little ballsy there. Definitely it wasn't worth that risk, but you can see the Black Knight up there, barely. The only reason why you can kind of see him is because he shines a little bit, but we're going to want to equip our Gold Serpent Ring to increase our odds of him dropping what we want him to drop. And usually you can aggro him if you dance around down here a little bit. Let's get this guy to explode. Oh, yeah, here he comes. Alright, let's see if we can get the axe. Ask me a question, I dare you. Nope! I love when they do that attack. It's so fun to parry. It's my time to shine! Smack. No, and we got nothing. Alright, well, we'll just move along then. Oh well, I'm not too upset about not getting the axe. The axe is basically my least favorite Black Knight weapon. But you know, we will have a chance at a halberd soon. That would be nice to get. The halberd's one of my favorite ones of the four. Right, so here we go. Let Leroy catch up a bit. I mean, this is Pinwheel. There's very little chance we're gonna die. I would have to like seriously f up for that to happen, because he's one of the easiest bosses in the game. He doesn't do much, especially since you can kill him pretty quickly. Ow! Leroy, you didn't even get a hit on him. You almost did. You were just there to look pretty. Mask of the Mother. Well, I guess we might as well put that on. Get a little bit more health. Assuming that we still fast roll. We do. Okay. Look at that guy. Look at that sexy beast. My beautiful face. Oh. I didn't do that right. Hold on. Take two. My beautiful face. Right, now let's head on. Okay, it's really dark here. Don't worry. That's not YouTube being weird on you. It's actually really, really dark in this area. I don't have an item. You can get items that light the way. I don't have one right now. We will get one very shortly, though. Because they do have one in here, because that would be too dickish if they didn't have one in here. Way too bad of them. Fortunately, these little things sort of give us hints on which way to go. We're just gonna run past these guys. Whoa! That was a close one. Dodged that just in time. There's a bonfire down there, so we're just gonna... Fortunately, I know this area well. Even though it's pitch black, so I know where the bonfire is. I know the quickest way to get there. Right, well, we're going to want to get strength up to at least 40 anyway. Because we will want to one-hand these Black Knight weapons, so I might as well bump this up a little bit. Might as well just maximize the damage. Here's the ladder. And remember, we are still in human form. We are open to invasions. At least I think I am online, right? Yes. Alright. It's Patches.
Good day. You look reasonably sane. What are you doing in the camp?
I am not a cleric.
No?
Okay, so he wants me to look down here. Okay. Okay, stranger I just met. He just kicked me down the hole. I kind of skipped a cutscene. Pretty sure I didn't skip it in the first playthrough. I mean, that's the one that you want to watch if you're new to the game, the first one. But, yeah, so we'll go ahead and equip this Skull Lantern, and we still fast roll, right? Yes, okay, so now we can see where we are, but it kind of costs us our shield. So apparently we haven't actually talked to the priest people that normally come down here, because we would have to fight them, but that I don't really care, because my guy's not going to have any spells, so, or miracles or anything like that, so he's going to be pure melee. Just a pure warrior. I love this area of the game. A lot of people find this area super frustrating, but I find it very atmospheric just because you're kind of forced to slowly move forward with the lantern up and really think about where you're going. Oh, that was close. Alright. You know, you gotta slow down and really observe what's going on around you. I mean, if this was just lit up, if the whole area was lit up, it would just be another cave, you know? Just like in every other video game. But you gotta slow down, pay attention to where you're going. You find that skull lantern, then it's like salvation, man. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh, now this guy. These dogs, man. I don't care who you are. I feel these things are kind of cheap. Because they can wreck you, like, immediately. Oh, God. Oh God. The lock-on is being really weird. Okay. Just hit him. Okay. Whew, that was a close call. We could rest the bonfire to get our Estus back, but we are close to another one, I feel. Or, you know, well, I mean, we're not necessarily... Since we know where to go, we can get it pretty quick. We can get to it pretty quickly. Also, we're about to run to the other Black Knight, so we're going to re-equip our Gold Serpent Ring to increase the odds of him dropping that halberd I want oh so very, very much. Dodge that arrow. Here he comes. Oh, wait, no, that's not him. That's the Skull Dog. We're going to try to do a little trick where we make him fall in the hole. There we go. He fell down. He's going to die. Yeah, he dropped that halberd. That's great. I'll probably be using that instead of the greatsword as soon as I upgrade it. Brave soul. Okay, there's actually a secret down here. You can't see it, but you can land somewhere down here. So, oh, you actually can if you move very close to the edge. So it's not really a leap of faith because if you really kind of, I mean, it is because you're really not going to know it's there, but you can know it's there before jumping. So I don't feel it's that bad. Okay, another bonfire. We're just hidden around that corner there. Come on, rest. Oh, I didn't rest in time. I had to fight this guy off, which was pretty easy. Because, I mean, he doesn't have much health. Or, more so, my weapon is really powerful. Okay, let's see. How much Twinkling Titanite do we have on us? I don't think we have any actually. So we'll have to farm some or buy some. I'll do that all off camera. We'll upgrade that halberd as soon as possible. And make our way down. We don't have to. We can avoid the rest of the dogs, fortunately. Those guys, man, they're like the bane of everybody's existence. I don't care who you are. They're the bane of your existence. I mean, you know, if you have rain. I forgot to drop off the freaking Lord vessel. Super. Okay, that's no problem. I think we can place it without resting at any bonfires. I'm sure there's a bunch of people that were yelling at me at the start of the video. Don't worry, you motherfuckers. This isn't gonna take long. Okay, trust me. You may think I've made a huge mistake, but in reality, it's a quick fix. Now I just gotta remember which freaking way to go. It's weird going through this place backwards. I think it's this way. So yeah, we're gonna rest at this because we can actually warp to these now. So no big deal at all. I'm going to have to talk to Frampt, which, you know, it has its own benefits. I mean, it'll lock us out of the Dark Ray Covenant for the rest of the game, but you know, no biggie. Now we're just gonna punch him so he wakes up.
No, I'm fine. Well and wide awake.
This guy always creeps me out. He just looks so weird. Wake up. Alright.
Ah. So.
Yes, okay. Now, take me to the Lord Vessel drop-off location. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, now, let's drop off the Lord Vessel. Now we can warp back to the Tomb of Giants. We might get sent back to the first bonfire in the Tomb of Giants, but, you know, that's no big deal. Because we killed the Black Knight that's in the way. We basically just gotta kill that one dog and we'll make all of our progress back. Yep, okay, we are at the first one. I could have probably homeward boned back, but then I would not have as many Estus flasks. Also, I never switched the wolf ring back. Alright. Also, stock matches again.
You know what I mean. You and me.
Yeah, sure, we're a jolly undead outcast. Alright. I just forgave him for kicking me down that hole earlier. Mainly because he's actually a pretty good merchant to have. That guy. Alright, so the only part that's actually going to really stand in my way is now taken care of. We'll waltz on over here. Drop down this hole. Zab zab doo da da doo da. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Rest back at this bonfire again. Ba-boom. I think we can kill Nito pretty quick, so I'm not quite going to end the episode right now. Normally, you know, it would be the perfect time, but, you know, I feel like that's kind of my fault that we haven't made too much progress because I had to run back and get the livers. I mean, it only took like 2 minutes, but, you know, if I didn't do that, I would have had no excuse to really stop the video until after Nito, so I'm going to go and kill Nito. Also, we should run into a little friend here. Leroy, you're back! Also, Twinkling Titanite, that's nice. Oh, Leroy, how I've missed you. What are you doing? No! It didn't have to end this way, Leroy. It didn't have to end this way. Thanks for the stuff. Now we can just run past pretty much the rest of the enemies in this area. You know, those guys probably like, I'm gonna block your way, and I'm just like, nope, I'm gonna go around you, just like this. Oh, I'm going around you. Oh, you wanna shoot arrows at me? No thanks. I'll just keep going. I would definitely recommend just rushing past these guys. It's kind of a death trap. It's not impossible, but it's pretty hard. It's very difficult considering it's only 2 enemies really. We'll just leave this. Soul of a hero. Oh god. Barrel! Alright, so we jumped over here because there's actually a white Titanite slab here. Super nice item to get. If you wanna, especially if you wanna be a faith character. If you're making one. We'll just stomp on that guy. We got some skeleton babies. Pretty disturbing stuff. So these guys are actually getting us in a pretty bad position. So let's actually just hightail it out of here. Because we really don't need to kill these guys. Alright, let's top off our health here. We're gonna take some more damage from this fall, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? Other than use fall control, I suppose. Okay, here we go. You have to dodge that on sound. If you're new to this game, you're gonna get hit by that a lot. I mean, you don't have to dodge it on sound. He actually has an animation, but he's way on the other side of the room, so... Yeah, also, I never got a divine weapon to use on these skeletons, which would have been super helpful. But I'm a dangus, so I forgot. Oh well, we'll just do this. Until Nito shows up. Hey Nito. He's a dead guy, made of other dead guys. Wow, how did that not hit me? I will gladly admit I was too late to dodge that. Oh, here he comes. Oh. Smash him! Smash him! Bam, 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 bam! Block that. We'd taken still a somewhat substantial amount of damage from that hit. Even though we blocked it, but that's just because it does like a lot of magic damage or something like that. And our shield doesn't block that well against magic damage, but we'll compensate for it by healing every now and then. We have plenty of Estus flasks to burn. and he's about to die. Also, we do a lot of damage, so we don't have to worry about like we don't have to worry about this becoming like an endurance round. So, you know, he's been dispatched. Let's actually equip that silver ring that we picked up earlier. I forgot to mention what this does. It gets you more souls from killing stuff. If you equip it immediately after killing a boss, you could, like, you'll notice in the bottom right, you'll see I'll get souls any second now. Yeah, there it is. If you equip the ring before you get those souls, it does count. So, that's a nice little thing. Now, really quick, let's level up. 40. Okay, cool. Now we don't need to level up strength anymore forever. Now, before we end this episode, let me just reload the game, because there's an item we can get here. Also, some people suggested to me, hey Mike, you should wear the Silver Knight armor until you get the Black Knight armor. But, I mean, you know, Black Knight armor's at the very end of the game. You know, like, the Silver armor is pretty close. And, you know, I get where you're coming from, but if it's not the Black Knight armor, it's just as good as any other armor, so I probably said that terribly. Basically, if it's not the Black Knight armor, I don't really care which armor I'm wearing until I get it. It's like a shiny spine that's there. I thought there was like a texture missing or something like that, because I don't know why. You usually get purple colors when there's textures missing. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if there was. I would imagine that maybe you're not supposed to be looking directly here. It's pretty purpley. Anyway, we'll head back to Firelink Shrine. We'll end this episode. Apparently Rob's playing Left 4 Dead 2. It's a pretty good game. Right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Dark Souls. I'll see you guys next time, and we'll probably fight, I don't know, something.